The problem is there is money in Jamaica, but only a few people are benefiting from the money. Only a handful of people are actually experiencing, are beneficiaries of the wealth that is in Jamaica. So that what you have is a big disparity between the rich and the poor. I feel that Jamaica, if the People's National Party don't win the next general election, Jamaica is going to be the next Haiti. Mark my words.
Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing fine. Now, there is a political temperature that is on the rise in Jamaica. This is between the opposition being led by Mark Golding and the government, the GLP government being led by Holness. Now, the PNP has come out to expose the government on several occasions. Now, this includes the latest on which Mark Golding and some other people in the PNP came out and exposed the most corrupt people in the parliament and the most corrupt people in the GLP government, those that have sabotaged the economy of Jamaica. And they came out with a list to name at least 6 families that are known to have extort everything that the Jamaicans pay through their taxes. Now, on the other hand, just 2 days after that, we saw the ex-minister Peter Banting came out and gave a list of those members of parliament who have dual citizenship and those that are being targeted by the government to get out of parliament because the government has always seen them as a threat. So thank you for watching this video, because it's going to inform you a lot in whatever is happening in Jamaica. Thank you so much. Please do not consider skipping the video. I love you so much. One love, Jamaica. One love, everyone. Thank you.
Comrades, we have had our different issues over the years, in recent times in particular. And we have been very deliberate in solving those issues. Sometimes I've had to make decisions, or decisions have had to be taken, which have led to some feeling away they didn't get the candidate they wanted or whatever. But I say to each and every comrade, put the interests of Jamaica first and their party as a vehicle for building the progress in Jamaica. And put down any little issues now and make a rally together. And it has been working. The people are seeing the PNP again as a united force. And I was in Southeast St. Catherine over the weekend. And we know what happened there a year ago. And I had to choose Dr. Dawes because I need a strong Minister of Health. Because I hear the issues going on in the health system. How the people are suffering because of the mismanagement of this Labour Party government. The terrible delay and overrun, the mother of all overruns at Cornwall Regional Hospital. And in all the public health facilities, the way our people are treated when they need care and they need a bed and they need to be admitted, and the long, undignified conditions in which they have to wait for protracted periods until they finally get a bed. It can't work, comrades. So we need, I told the comrades over the weekend my reasoning why I chose Dr. Dawes for Southeast. And the comrades had a good meeting, they vented, they said what they had to say, I listened keenly. And by the end of the meeting, comrades, Dr. Dawes gave a lovely speech, and an authentic speech, and expressed his love for them and his desire for us to work together. And we sang Jamaica Rise in a spirit of unity. So don't watch what the media carried afterwards. I was there. And we had another meeting this afternoon of the entire constituency, because on Friday that was just one division. And we had the whole constituency workers meeting today, and everything was nice and Irish. So I'm telling you, comrades, we just need to be wise with one another, pull together, and show that the People's National Party is bigger than all of us, and nothing can stop us. We have a lot of work to do when we come back to government, because the country has some serious challenges, and this government is not dealing with it. at all in any serious way. I've mentioned the health system. The education system is also in crisis. We have a situation in our primary schools where over 30% of the children are leaving primary school and they can't read and write comments. They can't manage the basic arithmetic. Over 3 out of 10 of our kids leaving primary school in that situation. That has to fix. That is the source of a whole heap of problems in the society. We have to sort that out. That will be a priority for the next PNP government, fixing those things, early childhood into primary school education. Our vision is to make our early childhood and primary school system the best in the hemisphere. Because we know that education is the antidote to intergenerational poverty, and that is the way people can uplift themselves and their families and build a better future. Comrades, when it comes to crime and violence, they have failed as a government. They tried with this policy of state of emergency, repeated state of emergency. They have the Zozo, which is not being used effectively, and so the situation continues to be a problem. Even this year, which they're saying they've done much better after 8 years of failure, they're not even where we were when we left it in 2016 under Peter Bunting as Minister of National Security. So the Jamaican people can be confident that when the People's National Party comes to office, we'll manage the economy well, because we understand what it took to take Jamaica from the precipice of financial collapse where we inherited it in 2012 to where it is now, where we have a manageable debt and we have fiscal space to do some things. We're going to fix the education system, especially for the youth then. We're going to deal with the unattached youth, the youth at risk. We're going to have a program to bring them back from the brink of a lifestyle that is based on destruction and put them on the path of good citizenship. We're going to have to deal with the health system and prioritize those areas where the people interface with the system and give them the best possible care and attention. So comrades, we have a good message to tell the people, a message of hope. And when it comes to the most vulnerable, the People's National Party have always had a track record of looking after those who need help most. We have built all the best institutions of this country to uplift the people of Jamaica. From way back when, National Housing Trust coming right through, National Health Fund, Drugs for the Elderly Program, and so many other things. And comrades, when it comes to infrastructure, we are the ones who have delivered the modern infrastructure to Jamaica. Even the road I drove on today, which is not yet finished, between Kingston and Moran Bay, that was a PNP project that the JLP inherited. They scaled it down actually. It would have been a 2-lane highway both ways. It is now a single highway. But we're glad that our vision has resulted in that road being almost complete. And the East-West was the vision of PJ Patterson, and Comrade Kingsley Thomas executed on that vision and brought the highway all the way to where it is now. The JLP inherited that project and did the last piece. And we're glad for that, because I'm sorry to go still. But comrades, what I'm saying to you is this: the People's National Party is a party in which the Jamaican people can have confidence that we're going to do the things that are right by Jamaica. And we're not going to take the people's resources and scrape it off for our friends and our cronies. The people's resources will be spent on the people. What about these 6 that the Integrity Commission have said are being investigated for illicit enrichment? Why have the Jamaica Labour Party not disclosed who those persons are? Why has the Prime Minister not come clean and told Jamaica who it is and take appropriate action? Why is he waiting for it to come out through the Integrity Commission having to file the reports? Instead he has put a gag order on his own cabinet and forbid them to speak to the media about Integrity Commission issues. And he himself is not in good standing with the Integrity Commission. The head of government in Jamaica, the Prime Minister of the country, can't have his personal data his statutory declarations of his assets and liabilities and income, which are supposed to be certified annually and published in summary form in the Jamaica Gazette. He has not been able to do that. Something is wrong in the state of Jamaica with that situation. And he should really not even consider offering himself for office any longer, because until that is resolved, Jamaica's name, good name in the international community, and our people here cannot have trust and confidence in a government run by somebody who is in that situation. So comrades, we have work to do. They're not going to give up this thing that they have right now so easy. But in the local government elections, they got the shock of their lives, because the PNP came out in their numbers. The vote in the local government elections for the PNP was higher than in the 2020 general election. And in fact, the local government election of 2024 February, 80,000 more people voted than voted in the last local government election back in 2016. So the people are interested in what is happening in their country, and they are willing to step out if they have a government in waiting that is saying the right things that they want to hear and is led by somebody in whom they can have trust. Somebody who is not going to sell out the people of Jamaica, who has a heart that cares for the people who need help, and that has Jamaica's best interests forefront in his mind. So comrades, all we have to do is organize, organize, organize. No room for complacency, comrades. No room for that. Because they have the resources of the state dealing with. And we have to be wise, and we have to work hard, and we have to be organized. That is what we have as the antidote to the money and the influence that they have in government. So I say to each and every one of you, comrades, we can do it and we will do it. But we're not taking it for granted. We are energized. That is why on a rainy night, on a Sunday night here at Mayday High School, we can have a beautiful conference, well attended, and it's now something to 10, and the comrades are still here listening to their party leader. Comrades, I thank you. I thank you very much for your support. And one thing I want to say, comrades, expect them to come with every little madness to try and undermine the leader of the party, because they don't have anything of substance to come with. So they're going to be coming with foolishness, or sometimes no doubt lies and distortions. So just be prepared to hear that, because that is the pattern we're seeing. But we will stand firm, comrades, because we know where we are going, and we want to achieve right by the Jamaican people. Comrades, thank you. God bless you all. The word is love.
Comrade leader, in whom I'm well pleased. Comrade Peter Bunting, former constituency chairman, former member of parliament, senator, and I hear that the crew want to fight against you, that they don't win, but I don't think they have that amount of sense. Because the law doesn't require that the Minister of National Security come from the house, the lower house. You can take it from the upper house. And since he's already sitting in the upper house, may as well that they go and find a nice place to be comfortable and wait until that day come when we shall address them properly and put them in some short pants to go to where they will relax. Other comrades on the farm, let me pick up my regional chairman. I think he's somewhere around, Deputy General Secretary Steffrey. No one who should encamp against us, our heart shall not fear. What wrote them, Mark? The war should rise against us, in this will we be confident. One thing we desire is what? To go to God in the house and take over the reins of the government of this country. But comrades, please allow me to say a few things. I want to pick up, in his absence, Comrade John Jr. Because he came out of retirement and every day in courts, or in come out and in